welcome to the Friday Night Hangout Season 7. Yay! I am your host, Joy Onyeso. The Friday Night Hangout is a community committed to safe space and networking. Here you have strategies, tools, and life stories that will help you play full out and be the best version of you. You will build and strengthen the skills needed to live a life of abundance in your personal, business, and professional lives. If you want to change the results you've been getting over the years, you have to change the way you do things. And in this season, I am giving you that opportunity to learn new strategies and skills. We have amazing content that will help in repositioning you for growth. I invite you to come fully present and engage this season. Also invite your family, friends, colleagues, and loved ones. I look forward to engaging with you every Friday night, 7 p.m. West African time, live on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and I ask you to make it a date with me. You wouldn't regret being part of this tribe. As always, I love, honor, and celebrate you. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome in. Come in, come in, come in. Good evening. I see you, Hechi. I see you, Divine. I see you all. Welcome and good evening. Welcome to the Friday night hangouts. You. Yes, 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 yes. I'm very happy tonight. And I'm going to let you to the secret why I'm happy tonight. I'm gonna let you the secret. Can you put this mute this for me? Yes. Hey, 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 I see you. Welcome, Stella. Welcome, Divine. Welcome, Ihechi. Yep, yep, yep. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy. Wow. Okay. This week has been it, right? A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. I've just been trying to clear my desk and try to shut down, because today, let me leave the gist for later. But anyway, welcome to another episode of the Friday Night Hangout. I look beautiful. Thank you. I feel beautiful. I look beautiful, beautiful, wherever, like my elder gods would say. Okay, thank you so much for coming in. Tonight, we conclude our conversation on celebrating yourself, right? We're concluding the conversation tonight. I see you in Judeka. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ozibeke, welcome. Nice to have you here. And tonight, we are concluding our conversation on celebrating yourself. So, this is the last Friday also in the month of July, right? So, it's like a lot today, a lot of things to celebrate, a lot of things to be grateful for. And if you are here tonight and you have been privileged to see this last Friday in the month of July, you need to be very grateful. You need to celebrate yourself. It's not easy at all, especially in our climate, Nigeria, right? So it's a whole lot to be grateful for. And I'm going to do a giveaway. We've not done giveaway for a while. So I'm going to do some giveaways tonight. If you remember last week, Friday, we had a very interesting guest. We had Tessie Owe, who is a performer of the Friday Night Hangout song and so many other songs that we use. And she has a customized Friday Night Hangout bag and a customized hair bonnet. So we have some of this to give away tonight. So I will invite you to stay tuned, stay till the end. If you stay till the end, then I'm going to give you my special gift, a customized prize, right? This is my way of saying thank you for always tuning in. Thank you for staying through over the years, and just to also encourage you, to be happy and to celebrate yourself. So tonight, the conversation and the conversation on the series of celebrating yourself comes to an end tonight, and we're going to be talking on hold on, keep a positive mindset, still on celebrating yourself. Now, over the last couple of months, over the last couple of weeks, the last Fridays, I've discussed, practical strategies that you can use in ensuring that you focus on celebrating yourself, keeping yourself on track, and just boosting your self-confidence, because all what we'll be talking about really encompasses boosting your self-confidence, your self-esteem, your self-worth, understanding your unique value proposition, what you bring to the table, so this is all what we've been discussing. And then I've got a number of questions. Some, several persons, not just one, several persons sent me questions to say, you're talking about celebrating yourself, but a lot is happening right now that is even so difficult to keep my focus. It's even so difficult to be happy. How much more celebrating myself? And I decided I told them, I said, come into the show tonight or watch the replay, and I'm going to treat it, because you're not the only ones asking me this question. We all sometimes ask ourselves this question. So tonight we're going to talk about it. How do we hold on when it's so difficult? How do we hold on? How do we celebrate ourselves? And how do we keep a positive mental attitude when everything around seems to be going up in flames? So if you're just joining and this is your first time, I see you, Olivia. Welcome. I'm so happy to see you tonight. If this is your first time of joining, I say a very big welcome to you. This is a Friday night hangout. This is a contemporary show where we discuss topical issues, everyday issues that affect women, especially African women, and together we co-create solutions. And we help you to live your best life, to be the best version of yourself. So welcome in. This is our safe space. This is where we have fun. We learn while having fun. And this Friday would not be different. Rather, it's going to be huge. I'm just so happy. I will tell you why I'm so happy shortly. Okay. So we're going to be talking about hold on. Just hold on, and keep a positive mindset. Let me tell you the truth, right? This is for all of us, for you, for me. I'm also being inspired just reading your chats, seeing the messages you put in the chat box, you turning up. So this is for us. This is our safe space. And this is where we keep it real. We keep it real and we keep it very authentic so that you can relate to the conversation today. So, with everything happening, the dollar has gone so high. Electricity tariff has increased, and I'm talking about Nigeria, for those of us in Nigeria. If you want to buy water now, for those of us in Enugu, I remember when we used to buy a tank of water, like 2,000 liters of water. We used to buy it 2,500, 3,000, 5,000. Now, that same 2,000 liters is going for 30K, 35K, even though we're in the raining season, right? You go to the market, the price of foodstuff is just something else. It just keeps soaring by the day. What you buy today is different from what you buy tomorrow. Even sometimes in the space of hours. Everything. At the office today, my team members were telling me that, a pack of a ream of paper is now, how much they say is now? 2,400. And I was saying, you remember when we used to buy the ream of paper for 150? 250 naira. When it got to 700 naira, last year I was like, how can we be buying paper for 700 naira? Now, that same ream of paper is going for 2,400 naira. So in the face of all of this, everywhere you turn, insecurity issues, one issue or the other, how do you keep a positive mindset? How do you keep happy? How do you even get to celebrate yourself when everywhere you turn is as if there's one news after the other news? People are dropping, losing people. People are being diagnosed with one illness or the other. And it's so easy to get lost in all of this. It's so easy to get drowned. Believe you me, this is real. I remember last week, Sunday, we gathered together for a meeting. And after the meeting, we went into a short conversation. And during that short conversation, we're now talking about people committing suicide, depression. And before long, the atmosphere changed. It became very depressing. I was like, oh, this is just too much. I don't like having this. This is not a fun way to end the day. And we had to look for something to do. My sister and I said, listen, I can't end the day like this. Let's look for something to spice up the evening so that we feel upbeat. And that's what we're talking about today. That is what we're talking about today. How do you hold on when everything seems to be crashing, when the bills are rising, when you can't even see the light at the end of the tunnel? How do you hold on? How much more talking about celebrating yourself? Is it even possible to celebrate yourself in the midst of the complex chaos that we are facing in Nigeria? Is it possible? I want you to just take a step back, relax, and tell yourself it is possible. You have a choice. Some days I wake up and I'm not feeling happy. I don't even feel like seeing anyone, because I just think of a whole lot of things happening. My inbox is on fire, people asking for one assistance of the other, and of course I cannot help everyone. That also puts this pressure on me because it makes me feel sad. I wish I could do so much more, right? Now, can you imagine those going through that phase? One thing I want you to know is you're not alone. I want to say it in the chat box. I am not alone. I want to say it in the chat box. I am not alone. Type it in the chat box. I am not alone. I am not alone. Awesome. Keep it coming in. I am not alone. I am not alone. Now you need to tell yourself that you're not alone. You're not the only one going through a crisis. Beautiful. Thank you. Keep it coming in. I am not alone. I am not alone. Keep it coming in. Beautiful. That's it. That's it. I am not alone. Now, it's important you remind yourself that you are not alone. You are not the only one going through this crisis. It is only because you know yours. And that is why you feel so overwhelmed. It's only because you know yours. That's why you see it. And it seems as if it's drowning you. Listen, power woman, power man, power girl, power lady, power boy, you're not alone. You're not alone. We are all going through this together in our own spaces. We each have the baggage we are carrying. The only difference is the grace with which we carry this baggage. So is it possible to be happy in the midst of all of this? Yes, it is possible. You know why? Happiness is a personal decision. Happiness is not a state. It's a process. Happiness is not something you buy. Happiness is all about your mindset. It's about you making that decision. I made a decision some years back. I know I've shared this story a lot of times. I'm not saying these things from a place of theory. I am saying this thing from a place of someone who has walked the walk, someone who has lived the life of not knowing where the next meal will come from, someone who has lived the life of not being able to afford the next meal. That's where I'm talking from. So I've walked that walk. I have lived it. I know what it means to live in scarcity. And I tell you, the game changer is your mindset. The game changer is your mindset. So you can decide to stay in, dig into the challenge, and leave the challenge. Wear it as a clock. Everywhere you go, everyone see it, and they know that you're going through stuff. Or you can decide to say, wait a minute, hold on, I am not alone. I am not alone. I am not going to wear this as a cloak. I am not going to wear this as a beautiful gown. I am not going to wear this as a beautiful shoe. I am not alone. I want you to see in the chat box how many I am not alone is there, so you would know that you're really not alone. There are a lot of sisters, there are a lot of brothers who are going through stuff and who could also be your safe space to hold the line for you. And so tonight I have come with a message to reinforce to you that yes, you may have been betrayed. Yes, you may have been hurt. Yes, all the stories you may have been mocked. I have walked that path. But listen, you need a support system. You see, in the time we're living right now, you need a support system. How much is diesel? Venues like hotel venues that you would usually pay 150, 200,000 for, most of them have gone up to 500, 600, 750,000 naira. Why? The living cost is soaring. Nigeria is in depression. There's serious inflation in the country. So it's not just all about you. But you can decide tonight to find that spot. You can decide tonight to anchor yourself on the word. And you can decide tonight to find one or two trustworthy persons that you would hold on to. Yes, Ozioma says, I will not wear my problem on my face. I will dress up, powder my face, lipstick on. I am not alone. I love that, power woman. That's the attitude. You may say, what is there? Let me tell you something, right? It works. Words of affirmation works. Words are powerful. Words are life. The words you tell yourself comes to manifestation. When you tell yourself you're not alone, you will not feel alone. When you tell yourself you're powerful, you will feel powerful. When you tell yourself you're a money magnet, you will attract money. When you tell yourself you attract good people in your life, you attract them and repel the negative ones. When you tell yourself no more toxic environment, you wouldn't get into a toxic space. So you start from the positive mindset. You need to change here. This is what you see and hear before it comes into manifestation. So tonight, I want you to make that decision and to tell yourself that you're not alone. You're going through stuff, but it doesn't define you and it doesn't shape you. It doesn't. It doesn't define you. It could add to your experiences. It could add to how you engage, but it doesn't define who you are. That problem is not your identity. I'm telling someone tonight that that problem is not your identity. So do not wear it as an identity and wear it and you're proud in wearing it. And you start giving reasons why you cannot celebrate yourself. Listen, there are a lot of bills. See bills, eh? There are a lot of bills. A lot of bills piling up from the children, if you have children, from your siblings, from your parents, even your personal needs. It's everywhere. You turn to the left, bill. You turn to the right, bill. Forward, bill. You look behind, bills running after you. You're running and the bills are running after you. My dear, you're not alone. I want you to keep a positive mindset. It is possible to be happy in the midst of all of this. It is very possible to be happy. It is something you can decide and you choose intentionally to be happy. Yes, I know I'm owing a lot of money and I do not have the finances to pay it, but still I'll be happy. Remember Job in the Bible? When the Lord says, yeah, I give you permission to smite him, but do not touch his soul.
And he said, even though thou slay me, even though thou slay me, I will still be glad in you and rejoice in you. So I want you to have that attitude. That even though things are crashing around you, I decide to see this as a stepping stone. It's a process. It's a process. You're learning the lessons. You're learning the lessons. That's it. Like bills are chasing you, but you're not alone. That's what we have to say. It's a process and we're learning the lessons. There was a time bills were chasing me. This person you see here. Bills were chasing me. And do you know what I was doing? When I wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm owing here, I'm owing there, I'm owing here. A lot of bills to pay. Business crushed, crumbled. I couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. You see, the Lord's Prayer, it became my bread and butter. You see, give us this day our daily bread. God. I held on to that. And when I wake up in the morning, I'll just say, Lord, give me this day my daily bread. Lord, I don't know how you're going to do it. I am not asking about tomorrow. I am just asking for today. Lord, provide for me for today. I wasn't thinking about tomorrow. You know, the situation you will be in, you can't even think about tomorrow. You'll be saying, can I even survive today? Let me deal with today before I start thinking about tomorrow. I've been in that shoes. I've been there, I've walked it. Is it in health-wise? Is it financial-wise? Is it emotional-wise? I've walked it. I have lived it. I have breathed out. Oh, God. So I understand when you tell me you're going through stuff. When I say I'm a breakthrough coach, I'm not a breakthrough coach just because I want to be a breakthrough coach. It's from both my experiential and professional knowledge. I have lived it where barriers, financial bills, health challenges were just standing like mountains before me, and I couldn't see. There was no space to even walk around it. And then, give us this day our daily bread. I was able to surmount barriers one by one till I got to the point where I wasn't just surviving, I started thriving. And that's my prayer for you tonight. As we wrap up our conversation series on Celebrate Yourself, I want to tell you to celebrate yourself. That you're here tonight, under the sound of my voice, or watching this replay, you need to celebrate yourself. It's not easy for you to have come this far. So give yourself that accolade. It's not easy. You have made it this far. You have come too far to go back. You have come too far to go back. So celebrate yourself. The fact that you even wake up and show up, even when you do not know, it is okay not to know. I have lived that life. So you are not alone. A number of people are going through worse things. A number of people are still going to show up. So live for today. If it's so overwhelming and you cannot see tomorrow, instead of allowing yourself to drown, trying to plan for tomorrow, please live for today. Once there is life, there is hope. Hey, I see you, Ifediba Blessing. I see you, Uncle Shirley. Welcome, welcome. Live for today. Sometimes it gets overwhelming. Sometimes the thoughts will just, you're not even, there's some things you don't have control over, right? You're just maybe just there and the thoughts will just come bam into you, and then all of a sudden you're happy, you're jumping, and your spirit just takes a nosedive. Boom. Because you're remembering the bill. You're remembering the health challenge. You're remembering the diagnosis. You're remembering that there's no food. You're remembering that you haven't gotten admission. You're remembering a whole lot of things, and then it takes away your joy. I've been there, and I still get into that space from time to time because I'm human. From time to time, I get into that space. Hey, Nene. Please join me in celebrating Nene. Hey, she's my power woman for today. Hey, Nene, thank you so much. Thank you for all you do. I deeply appreciate it. You know, when you say women supporting women, women helping women, riding on the backs of women, Nene came through for me this week in amazing ways. So Nene, thank you so much. Celebrate Florence, Nene, Ugu. Celebrate you. I celebrate you, Power Woman. Thank you so much for coming through for me this week. And that's what we're talking about. Support system. She became my support system this week and took away a very situation that would have given me stress. She just took it away and bore it for me. So thank you so much, Nene. I celebrate you. I celebrate you. Thank you so much. Husband says, live for today. Hey, I always think of tomorrow. How to pay my bills, health. Yes, Ozzy, live for today. You know what I found out? You know, we worry a lot about tomorrow, and we've not sorted out today. We're worried so much about tomorrow. I do that as well. It's human to worry. But when the Bible tells us that we should not be anxious over anything, it's because the Bible realizes, God knows that as human beings, right, we would get anxious. But He's telling us, please don't be anxious, drop that anxiousness. But in prayer, supplication, and thanksgiving, carry it to your anchor, take it to your source. So I'm telling you today, focus on today. There are some situations you are in, it's too heavy, it's too deep. And when you try to think about tomorrow, you feel as if you're drowning. I've been there. And that's when I held on to the Lord's Prayer. Give us this day our daily bread. Focus on that daily bread. Focus on the daily bread. When God gives you daily bread, daily bread, daily bread, by the time you look back, He would have shifted you from that place and you'll be wondering, wow, how did I get past this? Remember the manna when God provided for the children of Israelites in the wilderness, right? Every day He just dropped what they would need for that day and instructed them not to store it. Daily provisions. Now, God will give you daily provisions. Just do your own bit. I do not subscribe to lazy Christianity where you do not make efforts, because the Bible makes understand in the book of Hebrews that faith without works is what is dead. So you need to take action. There are certain things you need to do yourself. God will not do those ones for you. So you need to do those stuff yourself. You need to put yourself together. You need to learn the lessons, right? You need to plan for today, even if you're not planning for tomorrow. Now, some of us are deep in stuff, and because of what people will say, you don't want people to know. You don't want people to laugh. You're grabbing more bills. You're grabbing more load because you don't want to say no. You don't want them to laugh at you. Let me tell you something. Who cares? Who cares? Right? Who cares? If you drop, nature abhors vacuum. Some other person will step in. So it's best you do the one you can do. The one you cannot do, just use the power of your no. Say no. And then if you're in an environment where you find yourself, you're constantly under pressure, I want you to review that environment. If you're in a space, or you're in a relationship, or you're in a circle where there's always a need for you to prove yourself, there's always a need for you to validate yourself, there's always a need for you to do that. Hey, step back. Remember, this month we're talking about celebrating you. One way of celebrating yourself is by removing yourself from things that do not serve you, things that make you feel little, things that do not move you forward, relationship that diminish your light. Remove yourself from those situations. Remove yourself. Thank you, Nene. Oh, I'm so blessed. Thank you so much. Onyabara, thank you so much. God bless you, Chizoba. Bless you, bless you, bless you. Chizoba did amazing. Oh, if you say amazing jackets she made for me. Oof. Don't worry. When the jackets come up, and beautiful gowns. So Chizoba, thank you for working round the clock to deliver. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. God bless you for me. You're my power woman this week, right? Thank you so much for coming through. So it's important that we know that when we talk about celebrating ourselves, it comes in different ways. It comes in the way. So when you hear celebrate, it's not all about party. Irene, I see you. Welcome, welcome. Ifedeba Blessing says, correct, I hear you, ma. Njideka says, wow, thank you, Nene, for coming through. Yes, yes, yes. So remove yourself from things that do not serve you. Remove yourself from things that do not serve you. Irubeke Iroma, God bless you. Thank you for coming on board. Nice to have you here. Yes, divine, move out from groups that is not friendly, move out from groups that are not supportive, move out from groups that diminish you. Njideka Okoye. Now she's running. I don't know how many of you know Njideka Okoye. Njideka, say I so people can see you in the chat. Njideka, say I. Njideka is a personal shopper, right? And she's making life easy for a lot of families. How does she do this? If you're so stressed to go to the market or you don't know how to bargain, sometimes not about the stress, sometimes about you not knowing how to bargain. Not everybody can bargain, not everybody know how to shop. So it's okay if that is not your skill set. Njeka has perfected how to bargain and buy quality food stuff for you to sort out your family. She has raised her hands up. That's Njideka. Hit her in. DM her. Now she also has a WhatsApp group where you can come together and share food stuff. So you don't have money to buy a bag of rice. You don't have money to buy a bag of beans. You don't have money to buy a carton of fish. And you used to have the money before. My sister, don't worry. DM Njideka Okoye. And she would help you, match you with other women, and you get slots. You get slots. I just told Njideka this, and I said, Njideka, I want goat's meat, but I don't want to buy a full goat's meat. Would you have slots available? She said yes, and told me how much. I said, please, that is within my reach. I will do that one slot. It makes life easy. So if you can buy one goat before and now it's not convenient for so many reasons, my sister, this is not the time to be ashamed. Buy what you can. If you used to buy a basket of tomato before and now it's not feasible to buy a basket of tomato, what you can afford to buy is a painter or is a slot. Go right ahead and do it proudly. Do it proudly. Nobody's putting food on your table. Do it proudly. And so Njideka Okoye is hosting such WhatsApp group, especially for those in Enugu. I don't know if she does outside Enugu, so hit her up. I think she delivers everywhere. And so Njideka, if anybody is interested, so connect with her. And you can get those things. So just celebrate yourself. Find out how to support yourself better. Happiness is just intentional. So if things are not happening those big ways, let's look for the small ways to make it happen. The other day, young ladies, we all went out to watch a beautiful movie. I think it was Thor, Thunder and Love. It was good. Njideka says she does deliveries outside Enugu. Perfect. That is good. So hit Njideka up. She's right there. And tell her what you need for the weekend. I've made my orders for the weekend already. So it makes life easy for you. So much easy for you. And you would see, let us find ways of supporting ourselves, celebrating ourselves. You're looking for how to make clothes, yeah? And you went to the market to price gown. You told the gown is 100,000. You don't have the gown. I see Onyebara Chizoba here. Onyebara Chizoba is a fashion designer. So just tell her what you want and she will make the gown for you at very good price, pocket friendly. Tell her how much you have and what you want. What all about. Sir, please inbox her. She's interested. Good evening, Ezine Baoji. I see you. Good evening. So it's important. Tough. I see my sister Iroma Chio for to be here. You're thinking of doing interior decoration. You're thinking of bedsheets and all that. Hit her in. Listen, we have a tribe here. A tribe who can support you. You don't have to break the bank. So let's stop worrying. Let's stop worrying. Let's stop worrying. Just look around you. You have a tribe sister, and that's part of why we have the Friday night hangout show. You have you have you have sisters in here. Let's win together. We hold our hands together. I know Princess is here. You want cooked meat. The other day I was sick and I saw Princess. We had an appointment. I was like, Princess, I don't think I can make it. I'm sick. She said, oh, I have this beautiful okra soup, freshly made. You want some? And I know that Princess takes time to deliver freshly cooked homemade meals to some of our tribe sisters here. And that is what we're talking about. She would ask you, what is your budget? So listen, there's a lot to be thankful for. There is a lot to be thankful for. You can't be a member of this tribe and you're stranded. No, it cannot happen. If you are a member of this tribe, it is impossible for you to be stranded because we have sisters here. And that's one thing I'm so proud of. This was one of the vision of the Friday night hangout. To have a safe space where we can be vulnerable without being mocked. We can be vulnerable and get support. And it happens right here in this tribe. So let's support each other. Look around you. What business do you do? What business do you do? Find out who needs your business in this tribe. And that's how it is. You know, in the last 2 years, I have been so intentional about patronizing people in my tribe. So it's a very deliberate action. I look out for my tribe members. Going to the market is, except there is nobody in my tribe that has that stuff. But if I have tribe members who sell stuff, I buy from them. And that is one way we support ourselves. Anything you want, you have it here. Fashion, you see, Ozema says, Princess has bailed me out once or twice. I was sick too. That's what I'm talking about. So listen, you may have had bad experiences with people that have betrayed you, have mocked you, but there are still a lot of good people. I was telling a sister, I said, you can't be the only good person. I can't be the only good person. It's an error. It means that if you think you're the only good person, it means you're saying that God is not a just God. You just need to take time and look around. One of the challenges we have is we give people who are not tried and trusted, we give them too much credit. And we're too quick to trust people, and so they hit us hard. And then you run away and you feel everybody's evil. No, everybody's not evil. There are toxic people, there are good people. So you just need to do the due process and find out. People need to earn the right to be in your life. Listen, you are a valuable person. You're a celebrity. You don't need to joke with yourself. So you are worthy, you are unique, and don't let anyone tell you anything else. So don't take yourself casually. People need to earn the right to stay in your life. People need to earn your trust. So people need to earn that right. Don't just bring in anybody in there. It is one way of celebrating yourself, making people earn that right to be in your space. Make people earn that right to be in your space. Do not open your space anyhow to everybody. Anyhow, you're just opening up to people anyhow. That's why they're hitting you. You see, in this time, there is a lot of pressure. So you need to pick carefully who comes into your space. Pick them carefully and make sure these are people who have earned the right to be in that space. I see my elder, my spiritualist, Mama Barrister Chigozie Christiana Udemezwe. Celebrate this awesome woman for me. Yesterday, she gave me white rice with white beans, green vegetable, and grilled fish. That's what she served me yesterday. Then she gave me a carrot on top of it. Am I not blessed? I'm really blessed, right? So I celebrate you. I celebrate your amazing grief coach, Revolution. And if you're suffering from, you've gone through any loss, in this our climate, we don't think about coaching. We don't want to go to people to coach us. We want to watch Google, YouTube, and get everything. It doesn't happen that way. There's some certain situation you're in. You need somebody to hold your hand, and take you out of it. So you need to do that, right? If you lost someone, you're grieving, you've lost things that are valuable to you, you're looking for someone to talk to, you need a coach, then you need to go to Barrister Chigozie Udemezwe, Revolution coaching. I'm not talking about that need free things. So she does the free mentorship on her wall. But you want one-on-one executive grief coaching, you just need to talk to her. And I tell you, you will experience awesome growth and transformation. Let us start using the resources that we have. Let us look around us and use the resources that we have. Let people earn the right to come into your space. You see me, I don't joke with my space. Once you lose the right to be in my space, I yank you off without any apologies. I yank you off. I do not tolerate any toxicity around me. See the toxicness, I don't want it because there's a lot happening. So I don't want extra. A lot is happening. I do not want extra. So let people earn the right to be in your space. Let people earn your trust. That's one way of you celebrating yourself. So as we wrap up our conversation tonight, this series, we've spent a lot of time to talk about celebrating yourself. And you know why we started with this second half of the year. When you keep doing the same thing over and over again, you will get the same result. So if you want to get different results, what do? You change your approach. And I'm asking us this second half of the year, 2022, can we kindly change our approach? Can we start from celebrating ourselves? Can we start from being intentional about holding on despite everything that is happening around us to say, I choose to be happy. I am not alone. I am going through stuff, but I know that I'm anchored on the word of God and I will not be anxious. Hey, Annie Lovett, so good to see you. Good evening. Ioma Sarah Izudo, the Italian plug. Good evening. Nice to have you here. I see a lot of Amazons tonight. I really see a lot of Amazons tonight. I welcome you all as we wrap up our conversation. So, be deliberate this second half of the year. It starts from where? Your mind. Hold on. Choose to be happy. Positive mindset. Positive words of affirmation to yourself. And just know that it is normal. What is happening is normal. You're not alone. Remember when we started, we are all going through one thing or the other. It's just the grace with which we carry it. So you can decide, in spite of everything happening around you, you choose to be happy. So happiness is a choice. Nobody will give you happiness. Nobody will give you happiness. I see my sister Tarella all the way from UK. Hi, Tarella. Nice to have you. She says, thanks for being you. Thank you so much, my sis. I celebrate you. Nobody's going to give you happiness. You need to decide that you want to be happy, and then you work towards being happy. So happiness is a choice you have to make. So can I ask you, Power Woman, tonight? Can I ask you, what do you choose to do this second half? Are you choosing to celebrate yourself? What you celebrate grows. Some of you must have seen my post. I'm going to wrap up with this. We're going to take some ad, and then when we come back, we're going to take our giveaways. But let me share this testimony. This is the testimony I need to share. After sharing this testimony, we're going to take ads, and then we come back, and I will take your nuggets, and I will take your nuggets, and I will do giveaways. I'm going to do giveaways tonight. Now, what you celebrate grows. I started a Telegram channel, like I think it's 2 or 3. Telegram is not a medium I use. Telegram, in fact, most of the groups that I am on that moved to Telegram because in WhatsApp, right? Most of the WhatsApp space, most of the group I'm on that moved to Telegram lost me. I never go to that space. And I was just thinking, I'm putting this out here as a testimony, as a memorial, and because what you put out, you would come back. So I'm putting this out so that you all will be my witness when we come back to testify and to rejoice. And I was like, okay, I want to the challenge of not using Telegram, and I want to create my own space in a space that is not too popular. Most of us, Telegram is like of people, and I decided to go to Telegram. So I went to Telegram, and I now opened the Telegram page. I use the Telegram, that's my Telegram channel actually. I use it for my kingdom messages. So I run the Broken But Remolded Women on Fire every Wednesdays now. It started off as a monthly program, and then it transited to a weekly program Wednesday, 10 to 10:30 p.m. I'm on Telegram channel, discussing different issues as is laid in my heart. And so it's also for, that life is very spiritual. So even business, even your professional career, everything is all part of it, because if you're a kingdom person, you know that everything is is anchored in the spirit, right? And I was surprised when I checked the telegram. So yesterday, no, not yesterday, Wednesday. So Wednesday, I was like, when I was preparing for Broken But Remolded, the night event, and I just said something. I said to Lord, I said, this is like, it's getting too much, too much. It's not too up. It's Friday night hangout. I celebrate myself, because it's not easy to show up every Friday by 7 p.m. to do this. Honestly, some days I'm tired. So I'm extremely tired. Sometimes I'm just coming out from a meeting. My colleague will be saying, "You mean you're going to sit in the Friday night hangout?" I said, "Yes, even if it's one person that shows up, I'm going to be there." And I celebrate my that. And then now to start another Telegram channel to do another weekly program every Wednesday, 10 to 10:30 p.m. Me, I celebrate myself. And so I was just saying, I was to the Lord, I said, just celebrate me, tell me something, to tell me that I'm on the right path. Sometimes you want that validation from God that you're really moving in alignment with your purpose. And I was just led to go to my Telegram page, and I saw that we were 100. Oh, some people say it's not 100. Actually, some people like 10,000. I don't know about some people. I know about me, and I know about my channel, and I know about the challenges I had in setting that channel up. I know about the struggle I go through to every Wednesday. I know about the challenges that I go through to get content that I can share. I know about the challenges I go through to be sure that I'm giving value, right? And I celebrate myself. I went on Facebook and I celebrated. I said, we're 100 subscribers. I was like, hey, 100 subscribers. I was celebrating myself. Only for me to wake up in the and we were 112. And I tell you, as I'm speaking now, we're about 120 something, just in how many days? Listen, what is the story here? I'm sharing this to tell you that, listen, what you grows, what you celebrate grows. And I have decided I'm going to be very intentional about celebrating that Telegram channel. And if you do know me, I love to celebrate a lot. Some people say, what is wrong with that? I know what it is. You cannot celebrate if you're not grateful. So me coming out to dance, it was like, hey, I'm grateful, Lord. Right? So self. And Isn't says, I choose to think less and celebrate myself. Awesome. Onyabara says, I have decided to celebrate me and every achievement, no matter how little. I will stay positive. That's it. Ozioma says, not easy at all, Iyo. I salute you. I often wonder how you do it, especially after adding the weekly Wednesday program. Celebrate you, Prof. Mo. Thank you so much. And that's how I want you to also celebrate yourself. I'm also intentional about celebrating others. So if you watch, I was very deliberate in this program to call out people, is to say thank you to them, because nobody's an island. I've gone this far because there are a lot of people doing stuff to support me that have made me go this far. Likewise yourself. So can you make out time to celebrate people who support you? Celebrate them. Celebration can be just saying thank you, acknowledging them, listening to them. Everything is not all about money. So when I see people who can offer services but do not want to offer services, I say, oh, ego, which ego? Ego based when I have money. It's not all about money. It's about the willingness to serve, the willingness to support, the willingness to put a smile, on the faces of people. That is what it is all about. It is part of the kingdom goal agenda, expressing the love of Christ to people. How else do you do that? The Bible says everywhere he went, he was doing good. You, everywhere you go, what do you create? You create whatever. That's not what we want to do. We're going to take a pause right now and take our ads. I hope you're ready for the ads. Bring on the ads whenever you're ready. I'm ready. Ads. Royalette Ijoma says, I will celebrate myself. Yes, 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 yes. I want you to celebrate yourself. I want you to celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself because you are unique and it's not easy. You being here is not easy. So learn to celebrate yourself. Learn to celebrate yourself. Learn to celebrate yourself. You mustn't be, we try to wait for one huge thing to happen. My dear, I celebrate little milestones. I celebrate. It makes you feel good and it gives you the confidence to do more. It makes you feel good. Exactly, Ozoma. It's not easy being you. So why would you celebrate you? You need to teach people how to celebrate you. I always look for opportunities to celebrate myself and to celebrate others. I love to celebrate people as well. So if there's one thing you're taking away from tonight's conversation, is the fact
Introducing
that
two
you
new
ought
features on the Friday Night Hangout. Friday Night Spotlight and Friday Night Sponsorship Opportunity. You can now spotlight your business.
Hello everyone, I am Ihechi Emeka, the CEO of Ihechi Visual World. Visual World is a registered advertising company that creates visibilities for brands in order to increase their conversion rate through the creation of visuals. Our services include creation of all kinds of video ads for businesses, brands, birthday celebration, documentaries, intros, etc. And other services include graphic design, web design, printing services. Over the years, EHG Visual World has received so many testimonials and reviews from our amazing clients of how our services has increased their visibility and has increased their conversion rate. For more details, you can follow us at Instagram with EHG Visual World, or you can call 081 620 33468. EHG Visual World is your surest plug for all kinds of visibilities. Contact us today. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Your events. Hi! Do you have issues with public speaking? Is it a problem each time you stand to address an audience? Do you feel this overwhelming anxiety that comes over you and it feels as though you just can't do it? Are you the type that would delegate speaking opportunities to a subordinate because you're afraid? You feel so inadequate. You have loss of self-esteem as a result, and you watch your dreams slip because you just can't face a crowd. I've got good news for you. My name is Ngozi Ebo. I'm the world's best public speaking coach. I'd like to take you through a 3-week course that would help you deal with the fear of public speaking. It's called the Crush Your Fear course. I will take you by the hand and show you amazing ways to deal with the fear of public speaking. I will show you how to tap into your amazing personality and soar, how to maximize your power and build amazing confidence, how to make your fears work for you as you channel your nerves into positive energy. Learn simple practical steps to crush your fear and break your limits. Wow, what are you waiting for? Hook up with me right now. You can visit my website on www.ngoziebo.com, or you could call 0803 686 5546. Register with this course. Crush Your Fear course begins August 1, 2022. It will be my pleasure to show you how to live above the fear of public speaking and soar. See you in the class.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. See, amazing women doing amazing things, right? So, if you haven't registered for the course, if you haven't met EHE for your audio visuals, please get in touch with them, and then you can just get yourself started. Now. So, we're wrapping up. We just have 7 more minutes to go. And remember, I promised you that I'm going to do giveaway, and I love to give away. I haven't done that in a while. So, I'm going to give you some customized Friday night hangout stuff. So I have a customized Friday night hangout tote bag, and I also have a customized Friday night hangout hair bonnet, and I'm going to be giving some away tonight. Yes, tonight. But you have to answer some questions before I give it away. But before I do that, now, just to summarize all what we've talked about with the last few weeks, we've talked about celebrate yourself, and I hope you've gotten some nuggets that will help you stay focused, stay grounded, and just keep you moving on. And hey, whenever I tell you I celebrate you and I honor you, honestly, it's from this place. I really do. And my greatest desire is to see all of us win together, because I know it's possible. I don't need to dim anybody's light or dim my light for anyone else to shine. We were made to shine as bright as possible. So give yourself that permission to shine brightly. Remember, if you want to get a different result, you have to do things differently. This is the second half of the year. July is already off. We're going into August, and a whole lot can still happen. Give yourself the permission. Do not mind what is happening all around you. You're not alone. You're more than enough to smash your goals. Just be patient, one step at a time. And if you need to reach out, look around you. You have a lot of power women, sisters in the tribe that can support you. Do not be ashamed to be vulnerable. But remember, people need to earn your trust, and people need to earn the right to be in your space. That is one of the ways you can celebrate yourself. Do not just bring everyone into your space. Know those who do not have the right to be in your space. So set healthy boundaries. And remember to use the power of your no. It makes your yes very valuable, right? And in all of this, you are not alone. You're worthy. Now, I want to see what you're taking out of this content tonight and what we have discussed in the last couple of weeks. So, can you use the chat box? Tell me one, two things you're going away with. This is the last conversation on celebrating yourself before we move into our August conversation. In August, we're going to be talking about know your brand. You see, this is our Friday night hangout show. It's a lot, a lot. You come here and we pour into you. There's a lot happening here. And it's all part of, you know, building the tribe, ensuring that we win together. There's a lot. I've got a lot of testimonies from power women members of this tribe who have taken what they've learned here, they have applied it, and they have seen results. A lot of testimonials from the Friday night hangout. So let's see what you've learned from our conversation on celebrating yourself. Put it in the chat box. I see you. Princess says, remember to use the power of my no. It makes my yes valuable. Ozioma says, use the power of your no. It makes your, oh, goodness me. This is Rema. This is deep Rema. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Chizoma says, by the way, Yomi, look beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ijoma says, I've chosen to celebrate my little wins as it gives me the energy to do more. That's it. Olivia says, I am enough. Awesome. Ihechi says, I am not alone. Beautiful. Ezine says, learn to use the power of your no so your yes will be valued. Exactly. Princess says, the second thing she's learned is we're all going through things. Don't wear what you're going through on your face. Choose to be happy. Happiness is a choice. Beautiful, beautiful, awesome. And Beloved says, learn to celebrate yourself. You are not alone. That's it. That's it. Ife Deba Blessing says, mind the people that come into your space. Oh, I just love this. Keep it coming in. Keep it coming in. I just love this. Too much nugget. Too much nugget. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Onyebara Chizaba says, protect my mental space. Not everyone should have access. That's it. Ozima says, positive affirmation should be used to celebrate yourself. This is it. This is awesome. Just keep it coming in. Keep it coming in. Keep it coming in. And this is what we're talking about. Guard your personal space jealously, says Ezinemba. That is it. Set healthy boundaries, says Obia Junu Princess. Ruby says also learn to celebrate those who are in your circle. Yes. While you're celebrating yourself, remember to celebrate those who are in your circle. Keep it coming in. Now I'm going to give out, and it says, whatever you behold multiplies. Awesome, 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 awesome. Be consistent in all you do. Just too much nugget. Oh my goodness, it's on fire. The chat box is on fire. Good. I love this. I love this. I love this. Just keep it coming right in. Now I want to give out the three. I want to give out tonight. I'm going to give out 3 hair bonnets and 3 tote bags, customized Friday night hangouts. Now, these tote bags and bonnets are in Abuja. So we need to make sure it gets to you, right? So what we'll do is to do a group way build depending on who wins who gets it. So we'll see what we'll do. My team member is going to be on ground to see how to manage it and just make sure everyone gets the prize. Okay, so I wanted to ask a question, but I'm not going to ask a question. I'm going to do fastest fingers right now. So I'm going to take I'm going
Introducing two new features on the Friday Night Hangout. Friday Night Spotlight and Friday Night Sponsorship Opportunity. You can now spotlight your business, your events, birthdays, and more on the Friday Night Hangout. For spotlight and sponsorship details, use the details on the screen. Let's deliver your message everywhere. Introducing two new features on the Friday Night Hangout. Friday Night Spotlight and Friday Night Sponsorship Opportunity. You can now spotlight your business, your events, birthdays, and more on the Friday Night Hangout. For spotlight and sponsorship details, use the details on the screen. Let's deliver your message everywhere.
Okay, so my phone decided to act up and went so very quickly. iPhones, right? It says the phone is too hot for some reasons. I don't know what happened. So um now we have the Friday night sponsorship details. If you're interested, use the number on the screen. Just hit us up. We want to help you spread your message. We also do spotlighting. So you want to come on the show for 1-2 minutes to talk about your brand, we can help you make that happen here for just a small investment fee, right? So we look forward to getting your orders to we could run sponsorship ads for you or have you come talk about your brand, your services here on the Friday Night Hangout. That's the two new features that we have. Now, coming back to the got fever or real fever. So let's just do this quickly. We're 2 minutes over time. I want to give out this gift. So the first 3 persons that will put in the chat box FNH bag. FNH bag. I want to give the first 3 persons that will put FNH bag. FNH bag. FNH bag. The first 3 persons that put FNH bag. I haven't seen any yet. So I'm waiting for that. Then the first 3 persons that will put in hair bonnet. Okay. Oh my goodness. I have Ihechi, I have Annie, and I have Ozioma. Ihechi, I have Ihechi, Annie, and Ozioma. You've won yourself FNH bag. So what I'm going to do, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. If you've won the FNH bag, I'm not going to give you. So Obia Julu Princess, you've won yourself a hair bonnet. Obia Julu Princess won yourself a hair bonnet. Let's see who else has the hair bonnets. Obia Julu Princess, hair bonnet. Let's see. IJ hair bonnet. IJ hair bonnet. Ezine Mba hair bonnet. Ejine hair bonnet. Divine, I'm not seeing your comments, oh Divine, no. What are your comments? I'm not seeing it. Sorry. I'm not seeing it, oh. Divine, I cannot see your comments. Don't worry, Divine. I use my discretion. I'm going to tell me which one you want, hair bonnet or hair bag. You know you're my special. I'll give you one. Just tell me, right? I'll give you one. Okay, on that note, I want to say thank you to everyone. Thank you so much. The winners, I congratulate you. Those that won the hair bonnet, those that won the hair bags. And see me now, hair bag. Can you imagine? hair bonnet, and the Friday night hangout tote bag. We're going to be in touch with you right after now. Hey, whoa. Sorry, Divine. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's network. I'm using my own discretion now to give you as your mama, right? Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. I really had a lovely time tonight. And before I wrap up, I want to tell you why I was happy when I came. I was so excited. I'm excited. Today actually is my last work day, and I'm going on a leave. I haven't. Okay, let me not to say that bit. I'm going. I'm going on a leave, and I'm excited. I'm taking time off to rest. Am I going to do the Friday night hangout? Yes. Friday night hangout is not work for me. So I'm going to turn up next week, Friday night. And I'm going to turn up when I'm in a new location. So I'm going to be here next week, Friday night, but I'm going to be in a very relaxed mood because, I'm taking off some time to catch my breath, to rest. It's also my way of celebrating myself. So when I ask you to celebrate yourself, it's something that I do as well. So that's why I'm excited. Now you know I'm excited. So I love you all. I celebrate you. Thank you so much. And to my amazing team members who always make sure this happens, thank you so much. To my EA, Sandra, thank you so much. You are really amazing. Thank you for your patience and for paying attention to details and for your proactiveness. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. I love you so much. And come ready for our first Friday night hangout in the month of August. We're going to be talking about understanding your brand. So come in. I'll be in a relaxed mood. We're going to have so much fun. And there's going to be a giveaway again to celebrate the first Friday in the month of August. I love you so much, Divine. I love all of you. I celebrate you. I honor you. And honestly, I pray tonight that God will bless the works of your hands and He will give you His peace that surpasses man's understanding. I love you so much, so much, so much. Please do celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself and remember to come in tomorrow on next week, Friday. My brain is tired. Remember to come in next week, Friday, as we talk on understanding your brand. What is your brand? What really is it? When we talk about brand, what is a brand? How do you actually create visibility for your brand? I love you endlessly too, Ruby. Thank you so much. I love you also. You don't want to miss the conversation in the month of August. And I'm going to have one or two special guests in the month of August. So come in next week, Friday. Invite, if you know entrepreneurs, right? You know women leaders. You know people who are trying to build a brand or they have built their brand already and they need some level of inspiration, validation. Make sure they turn up every Friday in the month of August. It's going to be hot. These are things that ordinarily you will pay to learn. But next week, Friday, we're bringing it free of charge to you. Every Friday, we bring it in. You see, even me, Divine, I don't want the program to end, but the program has to end. So see you next week, Friday, ladies and gentlemen. I love you all. Until I see you next week, Friday again. From me and my team is bye for now. See you next week, Friday. Keep being you. Keep celebrating you. And remember, you are unique. You are awesome. No one can do you like you do yourself. Celebrate yourself and find ways of making sure you keep yourself happy. Remember, you are enough. You're not alone and you are unique. Love you so much. Love you so much. Mwah. From me to you is bye for now. And I'll see you next week, Friday.
Oh, yeah, it's a Friday night.